Hey Capricorn, welcome to your weekly forecast. This is going to be for February 13th through the 19th for Capricorn Sun, Moon, and Rising. We're going to connect and see what messages are coming up here for the Capricorn Collective. Keep in mind this is a general reading, therefore not every single message is going to resonate, and that's okay. Take what does, leave what doesn't. So without further ado, my dears and my darlings, we're going to see what messages we have coming up here for the Capricorn Collective. I feel like we need one more shuffle. All right, my dears. Let's get right on into it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Move you all just a little bit closer. First card coming up here for the collective is the Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles is a card that can come up when we're kind of guarding our resources. It can be a time also that we're guarding our physical space. One of the keywords for this card is the Miser card. Now, a miser isn't necessarily someone who's like being stingy or greedy, but a miser is going to be somebody who's being very cautious with their spending for a specific goal in mind. It's like you have something in your mind and you're like, well, this is where I'm going to put my money. So in the meantime, I'm saving it. In the meantime, I'm putting it away because this is what I want to buy later, or this is what I want to invest in later. So some of you might be looking at investments. Some of you might be looking at ways of like cutting spending, looking at your budgeting right now. I do feel some of you may be going through things that you're like, I don't need this and I can get money for this. And I'm going to take that money and I'm going to put it away kind of like quietly. So maybe you have vehicles that you're not using. Maybe you have property that you're not using. Maybe there was a time that you were buying like real luxury items and you're like, oh, I haven't been putting this to use and I could get a lot of money for this. I could get a lot of money for that. So I feel some of you might be liquidating things that you have and then putting that cash away. There could be a fine line here. I feel like maybe this is because you want to have cash on hand, but you're not putting it in the bank. I don't know, Capricorn. I just feel some of you might have something in your mind where you're wanting to stash money away. And you're like, the way I'm going to come up with it is by selling this stuff. Some of you might also start to feel very much like needing your space within your physical space, like within your physical home. So maybe if you live with other people, maybe you're setting boundaries as far as like, you know, like when I'm in this area, leave me alone, or don't touch this, or don't touch that, or don't touch my stuff. If you live alone, or even if you're coupled, but maybe it's like a matter of like who's coming over. Maybe you're like, I don't want people coming over, or you're being more selective about who you're having in your space. Sometimes this could also be like within the physical body too, but I don't feel that as far as the physical body. I feel this more about my money and my stuff. Like, leave my money alone, leave my stuff alone. Hands off, this is mine. So, you know, maybe you have somebody who's coming over an awful lot and you're like, I don't want you coming over anymore, or you're going to have to let me know, or whatever the case is. There could be someone that's been coming into your home that you're not giving them access into your home anymore. If maybe you have a guest that's like overstayed their welcome and you're going to let that person know you got to go. You know, you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. There could be something here about like wanting to take your physical space back. Next card coming up here for the Capricorn Collective is the King of Swords. This could be an air sign person, a Gemini, a Libra, or an Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Okay, this could also be legal advice, getting advice from a lawyer or getting advice from an expert. Four of Pentacles with the King of Swords can be getting legal advice or financial advice. Maybe you're trying to figure out, like, you know, how you can walk away from a situation and still hold on to certain assets. Maybe you're trying to do some kind of debt consolidation. But I feel here you might be going to a professional for financial advice, and specifically about like, how can I hold on to certain things, or how can I hold on to stuff? Like there's things that you're not wanting to lose. I do feel some of you need to be cautious, because there could be somebody who is trying to get you to do something with like signing stuff over to them. You know, I've been dancing around it. I'm going to stop dancing around it. I'm just going to spit it out. I feel like someone's trying to do something shady. Someone's trying to hide money. Someone's trying to hide assets. So let's say you were to sell this stuff, but you don't want this money like tied to your name. And somebody is going to say, oh, well, I'll open a bank account and I'll put the money in the bank account. It'll be under my name, and you'll just give me, you know, X amount of interest, or you'll give me X, you know, percentage. Or maybe you have property that you're putting under somebody else's name for whatever reason. Maybe there's some kind of a dispute you're going through, and you're trying to protect it by putting it under somebody's name. I'm just going to say this. Be very careful and be very cautious. Because aside from that being a very gray area legally, and there could be consequences legally, I don't want to say more importantly than that, but the thing that might upset you more than that is I feel like this person that's offering you help is not being honest. Like they're being very shady. And so they're acting like they're going to help you, but they may kind of like want to take the money and run kind of situation. So you would be better off going to a professional. There could be people in your life who are like, oh, I'll help you out. I'll hook it up. I'll be there for you. We'll do it on the down low. And I feel like the King of Swords is saying you need to consult a professional. Do not trust people who are coming in and acting like they're going to do you a favor, because I'm getting a feeling and a vibe that these people are not to be trusted. That they're going to, you know, they're going to run off, and they're going to leave you in a bad situation. So don't look to friends or like friends of friends for solutions, but rather go to an expert. Go to somebody who's going to give you advice that's on the up and up, and that's going to keep you and your stuff safe. The next card that's coming up here for the Capricorn Collective is the Ace of Pentacles, okay? Ace of Pentacles is new energy coming into a situation. Let me move over here because this lighting is having lighting issues. Ace of Pentacles can be like new energy coming into a situation. So like new offers, new contracts. Some of you could be landing a new job that's paying significantly more money. Or getting some kind of a promotion that's going to be very helpful. Ace of Pentacles also, in this instance, is also giving me a feeling or a sense of some kind of like refinancing. So some of you may be getting like a professional to help you with some kind of like refinancing to get out of something unconscionable, like an unconscionable loan or an unconscionable agreement or contract. There could be a professional coming in and helping you get a new agreement, a new contract around like loans and payment plans and things like that. I feel like some of you are very scared that you're going to have to file bankruptcy. And even within that, bankruptcy is not the end of the world. Businesses and corporations do it all the time. But I feel like you're fearing the worst. But if you go to this professional is going to be able to tell you, you know, what the solutions are, what the options are. I feel like the situation is not as bad as you're thinking. And this Ace of Pentacles is like this bright, shiny solution that's coming in. This solution coming in for you. Keep in mind, Ace of Pentacles for me in my readings is also very much like an energy of breaking out of generational curses, breaking out of lower vibrational inherited energies, patterns, blockages, and coming into this energetic upgrade. Okay, so you may be coming into an energetic upgrade. You may be breaking out of like old contracts, old agreements. Not only are you breaking out of existing contracts or agreements that aren't fair, this is also connected to past life contracts that you've made, and you're breaking out of those, and you're coming into new agreements that are going to serve you better, agreements that are higher vibrational, that are in your best and highest good. The next card coming up here for the Capricorn collective is the Hermit. And this could be Virgo energy, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. This could be someone who's coming in to guide you and to direct you through this time. But I also feel this is someone coming in with like a sense of wisdom. Like someone, like not just spiritual guidance, but wisdom. Someone who's coming in with like wisdom. So I feel like some of you are finding healing by connecting with this person coming in that's giving you advice, that's giving you guidance. So maybe for some of you, this is like healing a parental wound. You know, maybe you're like, my parents never gave me the tools. My parents never taught me anything. You know, this could be someone who's coming in and bringing in wisdom, bringing in guidance. For others of you, you may be stepping into Hermit energy in the sense of like just kind of wanting to be alone, to recharge, to rejuvenate, to go through this transformative process, and to kind of like rediscover yourself, because you've been through some stuff here and you're coming out of it. And so, oh wow, I'm leaning over you even more. So there's a sense here of like just being in this energy of security, like an inner knowing, being wiser. Perhaps maybe you're feeling wiser after having had this experience. I feel like some of you may even be feeling guided, like to help others, or to like speak up about certain situations, like to other people. Maybe you're wanting to learn about finances and how it works, and then like you're teaching other people or showing other people eventually. But I feel some of you are like healing from generational curses, from financial curses, and you're finding the solution. You're resting, you're recuperating, you are getting on your feet, and then you're kind of coming into this role where you're like, well, I'm going to help other people because I wish that I would have known. So you may find yourself eventually going down the path where you're teaching others, coaching others, educating others about, you know, the path that you've walked and what you've found to be helpful. For a lot of you, it could be in the field of finance. For others of you, it could be in a different way or a different area of life. But I feel like you're taking this as like a big experience, and you're wanting to put it to use in helping others. You may want to check out your moon sign, your rising sign. Sometimes your moon sign or rising sign might resonate more than your sun sign. There's a link in the description that's going to take you to the other videos so you can find them more easily. There's also a link in the description that will take you to my scheduling page. If you would like to schedule a private reading with me, now is actually kind of a good time because I've extended the sale that I announced. So the description will list regular prices with the sale prices, and there's a link that will take you to calendly.com/amethystangelite, and you can schedule a private reading with me there. I thank you all for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing. I hope you all have a fabulous week ahead. Take care and be well, my darlings.